What's going on, my fellow gear lovers? Cal Ryder here.
Scott Bluffbecker.
My handsome husband and I are walking the streets of Sacramento tonight in full gear because we want to try to make a statement. Scott and I, if you know us in person, we're actually two very shy guys. It takes a little bit to really open us up and to get us to, feel comfortable. And so this is stepping out of our comfort zones. It's not as easy for guys like us, for folks like us, to hit the streets in full gear. You're subject to people looking, some cat calls, a lot of questions, a few comments.
But from my experience, they're all positive. And people wish they could be as brave as us. If you ever get a negative comment, it's usually because they envy us. But I've only had nothing but positive comments, every time I wore gear.
Honestly, I've been doing this for quite some time, and there are still plenty of times to this day where I walk out of the house and I feel a little bit nervous about wearing full gear in public. But the thing I want you to remember is that all of your prolific gear folk around the world, your title holders, people who have been out there in the community for a long time, they all had to conquer the same fears that you might be going through right now. It does take courage to step out of the house in full gear, but when you do, you'll realize what an empowering experience it is.
It's very liberating, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. So we encourage you to get out as often as you can, so we make our presence visible to the rest of the world.
And tell the rest of the world that it is perfectly okay to be who you are. Our gear fetishes are a deep part of us, right? That's not something to hide into the shadows or to be ashamed of. It's a thing of beauty. And that gear fetish connects you with a whole family of incredible people around the world. That's something to be really proud of. So the fear is up here in your heads. Try to let go of that fear, put on some form of gear, and go out into the streets and be who you are. That's what Gear 365 is all about. It's about letting go of that fear and wearing your gear. Being proud of who you are deep down. So I hope that you will join us. Join the people all around the world who have found that courage to embrace who they are. Gear up.
Cheers.
See you out there.